Hi guys, and welcome to another video, and today we will be having our third session. Recap from last episode was that we had to go in a boat, and now it took about 2 D&D days to go to this about new continent and new city of Alticaster, which will be in this video. So if you not like any spoilers, please watch the previous episodes. And back into the video. Hey guys, what's up? And it's me today as Oleg Shadar, and today we'll be in Alticaster. If you don't know what Alticaster is, watch the recap at 0.40 seconds. So yeah, this is the first minute of our session, and we're already getting into like backtrack and so me or like Shadar, the actor, of course, is going to a town known for Dragonborn racism. Dragonborn racism is, of course, going to be very, very hard to get anybody to talk to us. So, I have made the D6 plan, and just in case, we're gonna get out the D8 just in case somebody poisons. Here's how the D8 works in our system. That's how many seconds damage is gonna last, and the D6 is how much damage it's gonna take per second. See what I did there? 4 seconds? Yeah, nobody got that yet. So, we're going into this tavern-like city. So, this tavern-like city is, of course, known as Alticaster. Alticaster is basically a racist town, as I told you before. This is gonna be really hard. Yeah, so we're entering a tavern. We just got onto the Eastern Island, where everybody is infected. Sorry, I'm sick while recording. Yeah, so we kind of basically have, or like Shadow going into a town that hates Dragonborns has a virus. So, of course, there's gonna be some retrospective, and we're gonna use just the D6 for now, but while we're in the vault and stuff during this episode, we're of course going to have to, I need some water. I'm gonna have to pause the recording for this. Yep, so I got water, basically. So, yeah, we got water! Yay, we got water. So, yes, we are in a town full of, whatchamacallits, and, yeah. So, we got the D8 system, D6 system, so higher the dice is how many seconds it will last, and what damage you will take is the D6. It might get bigger, I don't know, but the recommendation that I would likely want y'all to do is the Guardian from last episode. Or not last episode, that's completely different. I just went off script. Director, cut it up. I'm just kidding. I edit myself, so I'll keep it in there for real. Anyway, we are in Alticaster. Water break. So, I am currently in a tavern. They asked me for a quest, go vault. But they just pushed me into the vault of the wilderness. So, I guess we're going into the vault. But into what we go, I guess, because they pushed us in, let the Guardians follow behind us. We persuade the Guardians with a Nat 6. Let's go. First Nat 6 of the video. And we're also gonna have, what is it? Yeah, so we're gonna be in the vault. There's creatures and stuff that's infected, and we need to kill this fire. So we go into the puddle of mysterious swamp monster. And there's 4 creatures. And how many of them are poisonous? 3. So there is 3 poisonous, 1 non-poisonous tiger lily, and so we have 1 non-poisonous tiger lily and 3 prairie spiders. So prairie spiders are basically gonna be our threat. So you get out your flame through the swamp and just decide to activate your bow and arrow godlike abilities just to crit all 3 of them at once. Burning them, you decide to try and, I guess, seduce the tiger. I don't know what we're exactly doing, but yeah. So we're gonna seduce the tiger. 4. We got a 4, baby! So now it is our pet. We have a pet tiger, but we decide to ride on it to the cool. We of course put the antidote in. First wave goes through. Let's roll. 6. We heal 6 points. Because that took up 6 things of damage. 4 points for our next run, so we have a total of 10 hit points. And so I kind of made my character stats with 12 hit points. So you know now that I have 12 HP. So now we're basically gonna go and do this. And basically we healed it, but it's still in the river where most people drink. So we go out, get the gold, of course, that's in this secret area, and we roll a 4. So this 4, meaning that we succeed, we run out into the forest with our gold and the Guardians, and decide to use the antidote to save the water. So basically 1, 4. So we blast it with this 3rd blow, and we get 2 more H points, making us full hit points. So this basic blast is just basically healing us. So yeah, you're just gonna get, but it also in defense. And just use it. Almost killed. So yeah, or tiger lily. So we're gonna do a saving throw. 4. So I get them to get saved by making an antidote to turn it into a regular tiger, which is tame. Now you can use this as a mighty steed. So we have a steed. Yes, steed. Don't make it easier to travel. So yeah, we got a steed. The Guardians let us keep the tiger lily, but it's no longer a tiger lily, it's just a regular tiger. So, of course, all the people thank you for making this 100-year reign of the Moss King go to waste. Turns out the core was the Moss King's heart, and he just destroyed it. But his blood was not in vain because his knights were there. The Guardians also thank us, but also go with us. We name the tiger Lily after the tiger lily. So we go in onto the beach. We see the South Island. We just start swimming around, having fun. And yeah, it's pretty much a fun time. But you feel something grabbing your leg. As you go down, you see the Guardians right next to you. Who's dead? But you decide to punch it and then use your arrow. The tentacles of the beast were there. You just shot. You went down and never came back up. The Guardians tried to save you, but you were swimming back up as a second tentacle and a third tentacle grab onto you. And it's kind of getting bad. And you just look at it as you slowly start to go unconscious. You go into the second vault. You get 1 second of poison, but 4 damage, making you at least a vulnerable 8 hit points. This is not good for you and your steed. Your steed saw it and decided to swim after you, straight into the second vault where there was even more guardians. But they were ocean creatures. They looked like humans, but made out of water that kind of moved like glass. You touched them to see if they were any danger. These guardians grab your hand off of them and throw it back, but you still felt their watery grasps. They grab you so hard that it makes a red mark, and they spit out an arrow that gives you blue scales. Makes you sick. You feel like you're gonna die almost, or like go around, like keep on showing everybody. Grab it out, making a saving throw. 6, you get a perfect nat 6, second nat 6. Just imagine you just yank it out and it starts bleeding everywhere. It's like, I'm a ball. Yeah, just think of that. Okay, so let's see. We got 4 seconds. 1 second of 4 damage again from that arrow. Let's see. 2 seconds? 5 or 2. And then we get 5 damage. So we threw an arrow back at them, penetrating through their water skin, and then making them obliterate like water goes everywhere. This is the second vault of Ulticaster. You see all the village people getting ready. What are they ready for? They just are using backwards Ulticastian grass people words. Hoorah, 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 hoorah. Like they're doing it repeatedly, and you know that this is bad. You get your arrow out, which has the dragon symbols. The dragon symbols that will despawn any cult in a matter of seconds by using dragon magic that you found while in the village of the east. You shoot it, and they all go on fire. You see their evil king, who is still Moss, who is still there, you grab out your bow, ready to fight. But he sends guards after you. So you get the other guardians with a signal that they can only hear by you. You just barely get them in their attention. 2 seconds. 5 times. 3 times. Okay, so the Moss King finally gets out his moss sword and just starts jabbing at you. The Guardians are ready to fight. He looks like a Leviathan combined with an octopus combined with a human. He has, as his beard, tentacles, and as his skin, moss and barnacles. He was the evil king that you almost killed. He is the one that you are here for. You decide to lunge at the guards with the Guardians from the old vault. You decide to use their spears as kind of arrows, and then you tie a rope around it. You go towards the king and let it go, killing him, making him the proof that you are the town's hero. You go back to the town. People are cheering. People are also in hate and vigor, but they still make a statue for you. But was it worth it? Was it worth it, Orlick? You hear a mysterious voice in your head as you begin to take 5 minutes to think. 7 people walk up. They want your autograph, but it's still not enough.